Welcome back to Season 9 of my Oklahoma Sooners Death Penalty Dynasty, and today we're in Week 12 taking on the 6-3 Mizzouri Tigers. They are led by senior quarterback Chris Barber, who is an 81 overall. At running back, they have a 77 overall in Chris Hale, and then over at wide receivers, an 87 in Corey Pope, who is actually currently injured, so their number one receiver will be Jason Thomas, an 85 overall. The second receiver will be Joey Bryant, a true freshman, as a 77 overall, and then their slot receiver will be another true freshman in Josh Robinson, a 74 overall. Their injured receiver Corey Pope has a broken shoulder and will miss the rest of the season. They also have an outside linebacker that's injured, but he is listed as probable. If you've been following this series for a while, you know that star running back Chris McKinney has had a three-peat of the Heisman Trophy. Well, after the last couple games where he's ran for over 200 yards in one game and then 5 touchdowns in the other, Chris McKinney is back to being the top of the Heisman watch list, trying to win his 4th straight Heisman. Aside from that, if we win today's game against Missouri, we will secure our spot in the SEC Championship. The worst we could do if we win today is go 8-1, and obviously we own the tiebreaker over Texas A&M after the last episode. Just to check in on the other side of the SEC, right now Alabama is currently undefeated and the number 3 team in the country. Florida is the number 6 team in the country. These two have not played yet. They have a bye week this week, but then they meet next week, and most likely the winner of that will be headed to the SEC Championship. Missouri looks to have gotten off to a pretty bad start on the season. They did beat now number 8 Miami in their first game, but then they would lose their next 3, but they are currently on a 5-game winning streak. We are coming off a massive win over Texas A&M. They were number 5 whenever we played them, and we absolutely demolished them. The final score was 63-24, but now it's time to put that game behind us and move on to the next one. The Tigers will get the ball first today. Last week, Oklahoma's defense forced 3 turnovers. I'm hoping to see that happen again. Barber will take the snap and lob it downfield. On the first play, he finds Porter for the first down, a gain of 16. First and 10, Barber comes back in shotgun from about the 41-yard line. They give it to Hale. Hale to the outside with some good blocking will have the first down, run for a 12-yard gain. 2 plays and 2 first downs so far for Missouri. Barber comes back in shotgun. Hale is the running back in Sooner territory. He takes a snap, gives it to Hale again to the outside, and Hale will get brought down for an 8-yard run. Now a 2nd and 2. Barber back in shotgun. Hale still the running back. He'll take the snap and looks to pass under pressure, but finds Hale on the outside. He meets Dwayne Jones, but will fight for the first down, a 4-yard gain. A couple plays later, it is now 3rd and 6. Barber back in shotgun from about the 30-yard line. He'll look to pass. He goes over the middle, and that is dropped by his receiver. That would have been an easy first down. So now they will send their kicker route for about a 48-yard try. I don't really know how good of an idea this is. For whatever reason, on these sliders, kickers aren't that great, but the kick will be no good. Wide left. Sean Griffin and the Sooners offense will start at about the 30-yard line now. Out in shotgun, we will start with a counterplay to Chris McKinney. McKinney will get to the outside and get a 6-yard gain. Now Griffin lines up under center on 2nd and 4. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. We'll go over the middle, and that is incomplete, intended for John Mangum. Now on 3rd and 4, trying to avoid the 3 and out. Griffin will take the snap, and we're going to throw this one to the outside to William Brown, and that one should have been picked off, and we'll punt it away. Missouri will take over from inside the 15-yard line. Barber in shotgun. Hale is the running back here. He'll take the snap, give it to Hale, and he'll get brought down in the backfield by Walter Siegel, a loss of 1. Barber back in shotgun for 2nd and 11. He'll take the snap. It's an option play, but he is met by Dwight Rollins for a loss of 4 in the backfield. 3rd and 15. Barber back in shotgun, trying to avoid the 3 and out here. He'll take the snap and look to pass. It's a screen to the outside. That's caught by Hale, but he'll be brought down by David Jordan for no gain, and they'll punt it away. Alexander will field this one in Missouri territory. We'll see if we can get a solid return. He's across the 30 and brought out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Sean Griffin comes out to start the next drive under center. He'll take the snap and look to pass. We'll throw that to the outside, caught by Brown, and he is forced out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. From the 8-yard line, we come out in shotgun. McKinney is the running back. That's where we go with it, right up the middle, and Chris McKinney will fight his way all the way down inside the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal now. Griffin lines up under center in a goal line set. We fake it to McKinney, roll out to the outside. We'll throw it to the end zone, and that one is incomplete. That one probably should have been picked off. Griffin comes out under center on 3rd and goal. McKinney is the running back. That's where we go with it. McKinney up the middle will not get into the end zone. 4th down. On 4th and goal from inside the 1-yard line, we are going to go for it in a goal line set. Griffin will take the snap, hand off to Sean Howard, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners, we go up 7-0. They will start their next drive at the 25-yard line. Barber in shotgun, Hale the running back. He'll take the snap, play action. A quick throw over the middle is incomplete, knocked out of the air by Nate Thompson. Still from the 25-yard line, he'll look to pass again. He lobs it downfield and finds Bryant for the first down, a 12-yard gain. A 1-yard run off an option play would set up a 2nd and 9 for Mizzouri. Barber back in shotgun, he'll send his tight end in motion. He lines up on the other side of the line here. He'll take the snap and look to pass. He goes over the middle, caught by Robinson, and that is a gain of 6 to bring up a 3rd and 3. Can the Sooners defense get a stop, or will their drive continue? Barber takes the snap, looking to pass. He's going to lob it downfield, and that's caught along the sideline, but he could not get a foot in bounds. 4th and 3. Alexander will field this punt inside the 15-yard line. We'll get a couple nice blocks, and Alexander to the outside has a solid return here. Cuts back in, only one man left to beat. He breaks the tackle, and Victor Alexander will have a punt return for a touchdown as we go up 14-0. Mizzouri comes out of the 24-yard line to start their next drive. Barber in shotgun will look to pass. He lobs it downfield, and that is caught by Bryant out of the 45. A gain of 20 on the play. A 3-yard reception from the running back on the next play brings up a 2nd and 7. Now Barber back in shotgun. About 30 seconds to go here in the quarter. A quick throw over the middle caught by Walker, and that will be another first down for the Tigers. A couple plays later, we head to the second quarter, and it is now 3rd and 8. Barber out of shotgun, looking to convert here. Will stand in the pocket, go over the middle, and that is a drop pass from his receiver again. That's the 2nd first down drop. We would start this drive with a 3-yard run from Chris McKinney. Now it's 2nd and 7, in shotgun with both running backs. We'll take the snap, and we give it back to McKinney, and he is brought down for no gain. 3rd and 7. Can the Sooners avoid a 3-and-out? Griffin in shotgun will take the snap and look to pass, roll out to the outside, and Griffin's going to take off himself trying to get the first down, and he will dive down for a 12-yard gain. On first down, both running backs come back into the backfield. This time we'll give it to John Jordan, and Jordan up the middle will have a first down run and finally brought down for a gain of 16 into Tiger territory. An incomplete ball on first down leads to 2nd and 10. Griffin now with a 5-wide set will drop back to pass, and will throw this one to the outside, caught by Hollis, who will cut upfield for a gain of 8. 3rd and 2 for the Sooners now. Griffin back in shotgun. McKinney is the running back. He'll run the play action. They brought a blitz. He rolls out to the outside, but now he's going to try to throw downfield, but underthrew that, and it falls incomplete. I did try to throw it across field, but that was still massively underthrown. But the reason I was okay with throwing the ball there is I knew if we didn't get it, I would go for it on 4th and 2. We're too far for a field goal, too close to punt. So back in shotgun with Chris McKinney in the backfield. We'll give it to McKinney, who goes up the middle for the first down for a gain of 9. Griffin lines up under center on the next play. We'll fake it to McKinney. Now looking to go downfield. We'll throw down the middle of the field, and that one will fall incomplete. So far, he is 2 of 8 today. It has not been a good day for Sean Griffin. 2nd and 10, back in shotgun again. We'll send McKinney in motion. Looking for a quick pass here. We'll dump this one underneath. That's caught by McConnell, who gets a couple nice blocks, and he'll be brought down near the 10-yard line. A gain of 21. A run from McKinney would then set up a 2nd and 5 in shotgun. We'll take the snap, give it back to McKinney, who cuts back into the middle of the field and is brought down at about the 1. 3rd and 1 from the 1. Now John Jordan is in the backfield. Out of shotgun, we'll give it to Jordan, who gets into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners, and we are up 21-0. They start their drive with a couple incomplete passes, and that would bring up a 3rd and 10. Barber out of shotgun, trying to avoid the 3-and-out. It's a screen pass over the middle. That's caught by Thomas, but he will get nowhere near the marker, and they will punt it away. 1st and 10. Griffin comes out in pistol to start the next drive from the 35-yard line. We'll begin things with a read option here. Griffin will keep it himself and get the first down run, a gain of about 11 yards. 1st and 10 with a 5-wide set. Griffin will fake a QB keeper, and now we're going to lob it down the left sideline for John Carrington, who makes the catch, and he is gone. Touchdown Oklahoma. We make it 28-0. With 3 minutes to go in the half, they get the ball to the 25-yard line. Barber will look to pass, and he throws it away. 2nd and 10, Barber back in shotgun. He'll take the snap. It's a screen to the outside. That's caught by Hale, but he is brought down by Walter Siegel for no gain. Mizzouri is struggling to find any rhythm on offense right now. It's 3rd and 10. Barber back in shotgun with 2.5 minutes to play here in the half. He'll take the snap and look to pass, and he lobs it to the outside. That one will be dropped by his receiver. I don't know how many drops that is today, but it's a lot. We start this drive at our own 47 after the punt. We have every running back in the backfield with us. It'll be an option play. Griffin will keep it himself and finally toss it out to McKinney. And McKinney will try to bounce it to the outside. He ends up with the first down, brought down for an 18-yard gain. That was a pretty risky pitch that I attempted there. A couple run plays to Chris McKinney later, and it is now 3rd and 2 for the Sooners. We will come out on the next play and give it right back to McKinney, who gets the good blocking he needs and the first down and more, brought down inside the 10. A gain of 20 on the play. Under a minute left to play here in the first half. It is 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line. John Jordan is in the game. We give it to him up the middle for a gain of 5. 2nd and goal, now with the clock running. Griffin in shotgun, about 10 seconds to play. He'll take the snap and wait to go over the middle. We'll find Mangum, but he's not in the end zone, and we burn a timeout. 3rd and goal now from inside the 1-yard line. 6 seconds to go in the half. Out of shotgun, we'll give it to McKinney, who will finally find the end zone this half as we go up 35-0. The Sooners get the ball to start the second half. Already up by 5 touchdowns. We're going to see if we can add to that lead. Griffin out of shotgun will look for a screen pass here. Caught by McKinney, but there is a host of Mizzouri players over there. Only a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Griffin back in shotgun. McKinney is the running back. It'll be a read option that we keep with McKinney up the middle for a gain of 5. Now a 3rd and 3 for Oklahoma. The Tigers can force a punt here to start the half. Griffin out of pistol will take the snap, roll out to the outside, and we're waiting for someone to come open downfield at all. We'll finally let it go, and it gets picked off. They were waiting for that one. Is that the momentum Mizzou needed to try to wake up their offense? 1st and 10. Barber takes the snap. He lobs it down the middle of the field. That's caught by Thomas for the first down, a gain of 18. 1st and 10 from about the 23-yard line. Barber back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and look to pass. He's rolling around the pocket. He's going to get sacked on the play by Dwight Rollins for a loss of 7. 2nd and 17. Barber back in shotgun now from the 31-yard line. He'll look to pass again. He's under pressure. Hit as he's throwing, and that's intercepted by Trey Bolin. And now Bolin gets a good block from David Jordan, and we may have a pick 6 here down the sideline across the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Oklahoma, 42-0. Let's see how the quarterback responds to that one. They start this next drive at the 25-yard line. Back in shotgun, he sends his tight end in motion. Barber will take the snap and look to pass. He's going to try to run to the outside, and he will actually take off and end up with an 8-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd and 2. Barber back in shotgun with Hale as the running back still. He'll look to pass again. He dumps it off to Hale for the easy first down, a gain of 7. 1st and 10 with 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Barber out of shotgun will look to pass. He dumps it off, and that is dropped by his receiver again. 2nd and 10. Barber in shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield. He'll drop back to pass, and he throws downfield. That's caught by Thomas for the first down, a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Back in shotgun, now in Sooners territory. Barber will take the snap and look to pass again. Dancing around the pocket. He's going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 4. I don't even know who got credit for that one. That'll be defensive end Lee Roth. He comes out in shotgun on the next play. He's the only one in the backfield. Barber will take the snap looking for a quick pass, and he dumps it underneath. That is dropped by his receiver yet again. 3rd and 14 now. Barber in shotgun. We'll see where he wants to go here. He takes the snap, looking to pass. He throws to the outside, and that is knocked out of his receiver's hands. And now 4th down, they should punt it away. 1st and 10 for Oklahoma from the 20-yard line. Out in a pistol formation, they give it to McKinney up the middle, who will get the first down run and more, brought down for a 15-yard gain, but that should put him over 100 yards today. Since he did just cross 100 yards, we will now switch to John Jordan at running back. And we give it to Jordan for the first play that he's the starter, and he's up the middle for a gain of 11 and the first down. He's not the starter, but you guys know what I meant. Jordan with a 7-yard run on the next play brings up a 2nd and 3. Griffin out of shotgun will be looking to pass. We're going to go down the sideline to John Carrington, who makes the catch and is leveled for a 24-yard gain. 1st and 10, back in shotgun. Griffin will take the snap, looking to pass, and we're going to go to the end zone for John Carrington, who makes the catch, but he actually wasn't in the end zone. Brought down at the 1-yard line. I honestly don't know if we've ever lined up at the 1 this many times before. 1st and goal, we give it to Jordan up the middle, and he'll be brought down in the backfield, a loss of 2. 2nd and goal, we come out in a goal line set here. Griffin's under center. He takes the snap, gives it to Sean Howard, and he goes up the middle, brought down at the 1. That play would take us into the 4th quarter, where it is 3rd and goal from inside the 1-yard line. John Jordan's in the backfield. That's where we go with it. He will walk in completely untouched, and we make it 49-0. They would start this drive with a 1-yard gain from their running back. Now 2nd and 9. Barber out of shotgun, will drop back to pass, goes over the middle, that's caught by Bryant to set up a 3rd and inches. They are currently 0 of 7 on 3rd down conversions. Can they finally get one today? Barber will send his tight end in motion. He takes the snap, it's a handoff to Hale, and he will get the 1st down, tripped up for a gain of 4. An 8-yard pass to the running back would bring up a 2nd and 2 for the Tigers now. He comes out all alone in the backfield. Barber will take the snap, and he's going to try to take off. He will end up with the 1st down, but leveled by David Jordan, a gain of 5. 1st and 10 in Sooner territory here. Barber in shotgun will be looking to pass again. And he stands back in the pocket, but he is brought down by Dwight Rollins back in Mizzouri territory, a loss of 7. That brings up a 2nd and 17 now. Barber in shotgun will be looking to pass again. It's a screen to the outside. That's caught by Hale. He stiff arms one Sooner player and will get brought down near the 50. A gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 11. Barber back in shotgun from the Sooners' 48-yard line. He'll take the snap and look to pass. And he throws it to the outside, and that is dropped by his receiver again. I don't think it would have mattered, but that is a ton of drops. Obviously, we were just looking to chew down the clock. We got a 6-yard gain to start the drive. Now it's 2nd and 4. Griffin back in shotgun with John Jordan in at running back. We give it to Jordan up the middle, who will run over a Tiger, get the 1st down, and get brought down near the 45. Just a couple run plays later, it is now 3rd and 1 for the Sooners. Griffin is under center. We'll give it to McKinney, who will get the 1st down just barely, but we get to keep eating away at the clock. 3rd and 10 for the Sooners with under a minute to go in the game. If we can get the 1st down, we can chew away the rest of the clock. Sean Griffin will keep it himself on a read option and end up with the 1st down, breaking tackles, and we get out of here and go 10-0, but Sean Griffin is injured on the play. That could be huge. Your final score today is 49-0. This was complete and total domination from Oklahoma from the start. Anytime Mizzouri got any sort of momentum, something big would happen. Like we would actually end up forcing a punt as they entered our territory, or right here as you're seeing the Trey Boland pick 6. That was a huge moment in the game. It wasn't really a deciding factor, but still a big moment. I did not play very well with quarterback Sean Griffin today. He goes 8 for 15, 151, 1 touchdown, and a pick. We were definitely carried by the running attack today. McKinney goes for 103 yards and a touchdown. John Jordan gets 67 yards and 2 touchdowns, and even Sean Howard, our fullback, got a touchdown. Receiving, John Carrington was the only receiver to really do anything, 3 for 102 and a touchdown. They held Mangum and Brown both to just 1 reception. David Jordan led the team in tackles with 6 today. Tackles for loss goes to Dwight Rollins with 3, and sacks 2 from Dwight Rollins, 1 from Lee Ross, and we got 1 interception from Trey Boland. Mizzouri quarterback Chris Barber was not very good today. 17 for 31, 139 yards, no touchdowns and an interception. On the ground, they only ran the ball 6 times with their running back, but they were losing the entire game, so that doesn't really surprise me that much. And then receiving, none of their receivers could really do anything. Their best one was Hale, 8 for 31, and then their best receiver was Jason Thomas, who went 3 for 38, or possibly Joey Bryant, who went 3 for 41. No one is showing up on the injury report, so quarterback Sean Griffin is perfectly fine. He just got a little shaken up near the end of the game. We now head to week 13, where we get to take on the 1-9 LSU Tigers, and believe it or not, this is the first time since the 3rd game of the season we actually get to play in Norman. As you can see here, we started the season with 3 straight home games, and then we went to Tennessee. Texas does count as a home game this season, but it is a neutral site, so we were not in Norman, obviously. And then we just had 5 road games in a row, and now we finally get to head back to Norman. We have officially secured our spot in the SEC Championship no matter what happens in the last 2 regular season games, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed this episode, and I will talk to you next time.